Hello and welcome to today's video. We are back here with our K-pop videos. Last week, on Thursday and Friday, we were looking at Twice albums. We looked at The Story Begins and Page 2 as I went through and bought the previous 5 Twice Korean albums that I did not have, as I had from Twicegram to The Year of Yes. But I went through and bought ones I didn't have, so we bought The Story Begins, Page 2, Twicecoaster Lane 1, Twicecoaster Lane 2, and Signal. I bought all those, and on Friday, we looked at Page 2. And then obviously we took 2 days off to launch a new series, Spicy Weekend, which I recommend you guys go checking out if you have not already. But today, we are back, and we're looking at Twicecoaster Lane 1. So let's get right into looking at this. So first of all, it's got this little cover over it, which I think is really cool. I like the design of it. I like the little things that are all over it that sort of make it unique and make the album look very interesting. So this is the 3rd mini album, this one says. So I'm assuming that this is just like a sort of redone album. I don't know what this one's called. Well, I don't remember what they're called. It's this, is it the first special album or first, not special, but the first repackage? I don't know. But this is the 4th mini album. And then the 5th mini album. What's the, how is there, I don't know, I'm confused now. There's like 7 mini albums, but only 6 of them say that. Because Yes or Yes says 6 mini album. Oh, okay. Because What Is Love is the 5th, and then Summer Nights is a special album, right? Because Summer Nights is like this one. It's just added 2 more songs. All right, so either way, Twicecoaster Lane 1. Take a look at. Look at that! I got the CD that I wanted. That's pretty cool. I know, I haven't actually looked at this album at all, because as I was saying, when I bought all these albums, they were all wrapped up and I was going to wait till today to open them, or the recording day to open them. And then my mom's like, oh, what did you buy? I'm like, open them, look at them. So a couple of these I haven't actually looked at, this being one of them, because I believe she opened this one and looked at it. So then she tries to guess who my favorite member is and struggles for the entire time. But the first thing that we have here is this little packaging, which comes with this little card in it, which sort of matches the look of the album cover, which I think is pretty cool. Then we got this little card with it. Which we'll put these things over here because I'm going to have to hold this book in a minute. Then I get a little like postcard looking thing, and then the back of it says Twice on it. These are stickers, which we're not going to undo, because I just like to leave everything the way it is. Then we have another little postcard, which looks like the album cover. Alright, so let's get into the book here of Twicecoaster Lane 1, the 3rd album that we're going to take a look at here. So again, they have their own page, but they're actually going by age this time. There's a picture, and they have a lollipop which says TT on it. I think they all do, by the looks of it, from the second picture that I already seen here. So this is where they really got the lollipop theme from, which sort of led to this, because it looks very similar. Maybe. Yeah, they usually have a lollipop that says TT on it, which is cool. They sort of put their song like that, which is the main song of the album. Oh, well, there goes my theory. What I think is very interesting compared, though, that I've noticed about K-pop compared to music in America is the difference in sort of the songs. Like, obviously they're different languages, but that's not what I meant. The difference in the fact that, like, a group or their management company or their label or whatever it's called sort of you know, they have one song from an album, they're like, alright, this is our song. And they go with it, and then they have like one song that's popular off the album. Like this album was TT, and that was sort of like the song they promoted, and that was that. Where for America, there's typically that one song that gets promoted off the album first, which I believe is sort of a similar thing, but then a lot of the other songs would like get popular and start promoting those songs, where this is different. But I think the other difference is the fact that they release like 4 albums in a year, 3 or 4. Because we looked at Page 2, Twicecoaster, Lane 1, and Twicecoaster. Well, actually, Twicecoaster Lane 2, but they had 2 albums that year. And then 2017, they had 3. So I think that's the difference, is the fact that they have more albums, so it's still kind of the same thing. But lots of times, like, people listen to an album and a song will get popular. Because I see people comment, oh, this is a good song, but it doesn't get listened to as much, I guess. I guess it's kind of just the way it's done. Which, I mean, is interesting. I think it's cool. I kind of like the fact that they can sort of pick what song they want to do, whatever one they like the most from the album. That's sort of the one they promote. Like with, well, let's take the most recent example with Yes or Yes being their album. That was the song, Yes or Yes. They had a bunch of other ones on there that were really good, but they promoted that. They also did Bulldozer a little bit, just because they didn't get to do that one, because it was in Japanese, but once they released it in Korean, they could sing it. So that was a little different, but most of them, like, the main song from the album is it. So I think it's interesting, though. I kind of like the idea of they just, like, pick the song they want to be popular, and that's the one that they sing that gets popular. So yeah, now we have the written sections again. So I always think the written sections are cool. I can't read what it says, but I think the written section is cool just because they have their own written thing in each album and sort of like their own sort of personal thing within the album. So that's what's cool. Yeah, I kind of, like I was saying with the songs, so I do like to sort of just like have whatever one is from the album get to be the popular one. I think it's cool. So here's the songs on the back, but it's just different because the song, you know, they play them at like their concerts or something, but they don't really like promote them on shows and things like that. They're just a little bit different, but still, I actually kind of like that. But again, I think the difference is the fact that like an artist, the songs in America that an artist will do, they'll do one album a year, 15 songs, you know, 15 songs, where this is like, they're all mini albums with like 5 or 6 songs. So it's still almost the same amount, but it's just like only, because I guess it's similar to an album. An artist will release a song, or release an album in America, maybe 3 songs will get popular off of it. Where in this they sort of release 3 mini albums, and then 3 songs get popular off that. I think it's very similar. It's just done in a different fashion, which is sort of cool. Because this year they sort of like pick one, where in America they pick one and then 2 get popular off the album to sort of like promote around for that year. Where this year sort of like, this is our one song we want from. Like this one here was TT, and that was the song they promoted. And the one that's popular off the album, where the other ones, they're still popular and they get played, but they're not the same as that main one. It's got Jelly Jelly, I've heard that one like before, but most of the other ones didn't really get played that much. So, coming up tomorrow, we're looking at Twicecoaster Lane 2, where the song off of this one was Knock Knock, which is a popular one, which we'll see. And you can already see with the door theme. So we'll take a look at that tomorrow.